Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
A few questions for you, sir.
Yeah, sure.
What motivates you to work out?
What motivates me to work out? I'm in the beauty business. I'm a photographer. I photograph a lot of people and they look very attractive in front of the camera. And as a photographer, I'm always behind the camera, so nobody sees me. And with time, I would photograph a lot of people and I would go grab a bite at McDonald's or Burger King. And slowly you would put on a lot of weight. And I didn't realize it at the time. I was just busy with photographing people and doing the art. One day my mother sat me down and she gave me the brutal truth. She told me that I'm putting on a lot of weight, and she even told me she doesn't like what she sees. She wants me to clean up my act, and she told me to start focusing more on me instead of the people that I'm photographing and making look good in front of the camera. So when she said that, it was kind of like a slap in the face, but it was tough love. And I know the right intentions, so I took a break from photography. I had to focus on me. So I actually joined this gym and I consulted for a trainer and a nutritionist to help me learn how to properly eat and how to properly work out. So with time, I started to work on myself, and I noticed that with time I started to lose the weight. I felt more confident, and it also showed in front of people when I'm working with them that they like working with someone that takes good care of themselves as well. Because not only are you taking care of yourself, but you're also bringing out the best in people because they see that in you. So that's the reason I started working out. So.
Have you ever thought of giving up on your workouts?
Yeah, there's times that I wanted to give up on my workout because it's a lot of work. It's almost like you're punishing yourself, but in a good way. So when COVID happened, everything shut down. I gave up on the gym. There was no gym. So for quite a while, I just got comfortable going back to my old ways, which was watching TV, staying at home, not moving much, keeping myself busy with reading or playing video games. That I started to put on the weight. And when I left the gym before COVID, I was in top shape. Then when the gym started to open with time, I didn't have the confidence to come back to the gym because when I left the gym, I was in top shape. Coming back, I did not look like the same guy that I left before. So I wanted to give up, and luckily I bumped into someone that is not only a friend, but he's a personal trainer, and he set up a program for me. I worked out the whole summer with him outside. By the end of summer, I was back into my top shape. So it takes a good 3 months, 90 days of consecutive hard work to start seeing the results. And then by the end of summer, I made the decision to come back to the very same gym I left, and I came back again in top shape. So yeah, to answer the question, I went through setbacks. You're human, and life happens, that things happen that are out of your control, whether you break up with someone or you had a death in the family or you lost your job or something like COVID happens that your whole world turns upside down. So sometimes you have to realize that you're not heading down the right path. You got to wake up and try to change your life again. So yeah.
Do you have any regrets?
Do I have any regrets? I think that as I get older, I realize that you shouldn't have any regrets. Saying that, yeah, it's human nature to feel disappointed or feel bad about something that happened, but everything is a learning experience. That's what I'm trying to say. So the word regret to me is you're learning from an error. Now, the only regret I would say is if you keep making the same mistake over and over again and you're not learning, then it becomes a regret because you're not learning from your past mistakes. You're just repeating the same cycle over again. So to answer that question, a regret for me is if you keep making the same error every time, well, that's 100% failure right there. So that would be a regret. But the word regret, where you hear all the time people say when they get old that I regret this and I regret that. No, it's you learned from that. So it shouldn't be a regret. It was an experience. Life is an experience. Living is an experience. So you shouldn't have any regrets.
Well, so what are you listening to earlier, sir?
So I was listening to Metallica, Nothing Else Matters.
And nothing else matters.
And what's the best advice you have ever received?
The best advice I received is nothing else matters, just like Metallica song. So basically, listen to people, but don't always listen to people. Now, what do I mean by that is people are going to give you all kinds of advice. Some good advice, some bad advice. But don't always live your life according to what people are expecting of you or telling you what to do, because it's your life. If you're going to live your life according to what other people are telling you and what they're expecting of you, you're not going to be satisfied or happy in the end. So when I say listen, but don't listen to what they're saying, but analyze carefully what they're saying to see if it makes sense. Because some people might give you good advice because they really care about you, but some people might give you the bad advice because they might be jealous of you. There's an expression in life, and that expression is that people always want to see you do good, but never better than them. So when you're starting off, at something and you're not good at it, people are going to give you always good advice because they want to encourage you to succeed and be better. But the minute you start becoming too good or you start to succeed at something, people are not going to like that. So what are they going to do? They're going to criticize you or give you bad advice to try to tell you you're spending too much time in the gym, or why are you wasting your money on this, or why are you traveling so much? Why don't you stay focused on one thing? It's because in reality, it's that people see that you're doing much better than them, so they can't keep up with you, so they're giving you bad advice that you think it's good advice, but in the end, you have to make the decision of what is true to you. So that's my recommendation.
One question for you, sir. What's your message to this world?
My message to this world is you come once in life, you have one life to live, do the best that you can, enjoy it, because you don't get a second chance at life. So live your life the way you feel happy, content. There's actually a quote I really love, and I heard it once and I want to share with you guys, is that the greatest gift that God could give you is your life. What you do with your life is your gift to God. So that's my message to you guys.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Thank you
no
so much.
problem,
Thank
brother.
you.